Yeah,
Really nice, guys. Thank you, Bruna. Thank you so much.
no
Guys, I'm
problem.
gonna share the questions with you. Just a sec. So, and for a while, I want to know about you guys. I want you present yourself. I'm gonna start with Mr. Jefferson. I already know him, but I think YouTube wants to know him.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, YouTube for the rest of the world. I'm Jefferson. I live in Goiânia, Goiás, the best city of Brazil. Come to here. I'm economist, professor of Catholic University of Goiás, and it's so nice to be here with Bruno. Bruno is not a teacher, but we learn a lot with him and with TNT.
Oh
Thank,
my God.
thanks.
You are amazing, man. You are amazing. We learn with each other. Thank you so much for sharing. And what about you, Mr. Ricardo Sanchez? Tell me everything, man.
Well, I live at São Vicente, is a city of south coast from São Paulo.
No
Is near,
way, no way. Really? Next
yeah.
to me, man. I live in Santos, bro.
Oh,
Nice, nice.
it's the second great place of the world, Santos. No? I think is.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, well, I think that's weird because, in my opinion, I think uh, it shouldn't have a division, a border, because it's the same place, the same island. I think is so weird. No? But well, I live near from the beaches. I'm not. I don't use it. Go to the beach, but I think is that's cool when you remember that your place is near from a beach. And sometimes I walk, and but I think is not so. Uh, I don't use it. Go to the beach every day. Sometimes, but I think. Well, I love movies. Uh, I love spending time with my family and friends. Uh, especially that's cool. Especially when I on the way possible to find food and the dessert. That's so nice. I think that's it.
Really nice, Ricardo. And I totally agree with you, you know. And I understand you completely when you said about going to the beach, you know. I don't usually go to the beach as well, you know.
Yeah.
Even though we live next to the beach, you know, I don't usually go there, you know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I think that when we have something that for most of people we need to use, we don't use it. I don't know why. I think that it's common from people, you know. It's weird, yeah. But I agree with you. I can understand, bro. Thank you. Thanks for sharing. And last but not least, Ayla. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Okay. Good morning, guys. My name is Ayla. I live in Belém. It's a very sunny, beautiful day here in Belém today, as usual. And so I'm married. I have a daughter. Um, I'm beginning English, but I'm here on TNT since last year, and I'm here to improve my speaking, my skill in English. It's my goal in the moment. It's my so on my free time, I like to travel. I like to know new places, new. I like to make new friends, and that's it.
Really nice. Thanks for sharing. And I wanna tell you something, you know, that I catch in the last meet that we were together. Your English is really good, you know. Your pronounce, the way that you pronounce the words is completely cute, you know. I don't know how can I describe it, but your English is pretty good, you know. Congrats. Yeah,
Oh,
you are doing a
thank
great
you.
job. Yeah, for real, from the bottom of my heart, you know. Really good. I remember that we last
Thank you,
Wednesday
Bruno.
we were together in a meeting, and I was listening you speaking, and I thought, my God, this girl speaks so well, you know. Really good. Really good. Congrats for the work. Yeah.
Thank you, Bruno.
So guys, um, I want to ask you something about the second question. Actually, you know, what do you do? What do you do? What do you like to do in your free time? I want to know from you, Ricardo.
Well, I think is uh, I used to do a lot of things, but not exactly a hobby. Uh, uh, as I as I said, uh, I love spend the time with my friends and family and watching movies and series. I like to series, but not so much as as movies. I think is movies is better in my opinion because normally it's a little boring because uh, normally on movies is more common. It's much more common. You there is a ending, there is a conclusion, and the normally in the series, oh, in the next season there is a uh, you it's possible to discover, I don't know, the name of the killer or something like that. And that's I think is and the in the when the series make success is worst because it's continuing indefinitely. Uh, well, I think is essentially sometimes it's possible to make a little trip, or that's so nice. But I think essentially is stay together with my friends and family.
Really nice, man. Really nice words. I agree with you. When we watch a movie, you know, the conclusion, the end of the movie, you know what, who is the killer or something like that, you know. But and when you watch series, it's hard to see something like that. They
So,
sometimes it happens, but in the next
yeah,
season, another villain will appear, you know. So it's
yeah.
funny, yeah.
Sometimes I started to watching a series and I don't know why. Why did you have this thing? And I say that's so boring sometimes. For example, I watch Smallville. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But a teenager that's so five, 7 years, not so 10 years. That's it's as an adult, but that's cool.
Yeah, I agree with you. I hate when the series, you know, start to uh, make circles, you know. I mean, the same thing happens all the time, so I hate it, you know. And
Yeah,
it become boring because you don't want to see it anymore. You want to see something new and so
sure.
on, you know. Yeah. Thanks for sharing, man. Thanks for sharing
Thank you.
your experience. So, and what about you, Mr. Jefferson? What do you like to do in your free time?
Well, a lot of things. To watch films, I don't like series. It's so boring. I really don't like. I just watch 1 hour and 2 hours. And for me, it's so good. I love every weekend I watch one or two films. I love, but it's a different kind of films. I love films about history that have something to improve my life, good for me. It's kind of film that I love. I like to listen music. Most of the time I spend my time listen music. I listen music and sometimes I try to sing with the singers, but I'm not a good singer, I'm a bad singer. But used to sing. I love to see the lyrics, put the music with the lyrics, and to sing with the singers. I think it's so good. And then after this, I used to drink beer with my wife. Drink beer, eat something. I love to do this. And the other thing that I love to do is to play soccer. To play soccer on weekends. I love to play soccer with my friend. Used to play soccer after we have to, it's called in Portuguese, resenha. It's a moment that you drink
Yeah,
beer a lot and talk about a lot of things. So
sure.
for me, it's
This
so
is the
nice.
best part. This is the
The
best
best
part.
part,
Resenha is the part. Yeah.
Particularly
it's
if it's a barbecue together, no? That's a
Yeah, it's
yeah, it's
amazing.
very interesting
Really.
because in my age we have a team. It's called Sucatão. Huh? Only old guys, four plus, huh? More than 4 years. We have a lot of guys. We have 20 guys playing. The guys are not so good playing, but drink beer, they are so good. That's it
Really
for
nice. Really nice, Mr. Jefferson. I I think that I don't present myself here. I think that I forgot. But anyway, so my name is Bruno. I'm 33 years old and married. I live in some city and I'm host here. I've been hosting here for 3 months, I think, and it's a pleasure for me to being here. And what else? Yeah, I think that's all. And about me, what I like to do is in my free time, I like to binge watch series. I like to go to the movies as well, depending of the movie that we have. And what else? I like to play soccer, but I'm not so good at it. I in fact, I'm terrible. But I put a lot of effort. I try to run a lot, make some pass. But I try. Sometimes I score some goals, but I'm not so good at it. And what else I like to do? I like to sing as Mr. Jefferson, but I'm not so good at it. I like to sing the lyrics. And I am a kind of boring doing this because my wife get crazy with me. As I said, sometimes mainly when I try to sing in English, because I'm training in the same time my listening and my speaking. And when I don't say something in a right way, I stop it and I do it again many times. And my wife get crazy with me. But now I think that she is used, because I do it all the time. What else I like to do? I like to spend a time with my family. I think it is something important to do. We need to do it. And watch soccer. I love my favorite soccer team is Palmeiras. So whenever I have the opportunity to watch the match, I I do it. And that's it. That's it. And what about you, Ayla? Tell me everything.
So, on my free time, I like it. I like to listen to music, especially those that brings me good memories. I like to so much, and I like to watch movies. I agree with you about the board. There are a lot of boring movies, but yeah, it's true. But I like to travel. Some movies like thriller movies, drama movies. I like it when they are good. I like it. And or else I like to spend time with my family. It's very important. So almost every weekend, I go to visit my mom. I go to visit my mom-in-law, and we talk together. And I feel good when I do this because I like to be close to my family. So when I can, when I have enough money, I like to travel as well. Yeah, I think it's very good to travel. And yeah, I think that's it.
Really nice, Ayla. You said something really interesting, about travel. I wish had more opportunities to travel, but with my crazy routine, I always talk to my wife about it, that we need to travel more, we don't usually travel, since I became a father 9 years ago, almost 9 years ago. I don't have the opportunity to travel, but I wish one day I have time and opportunities to travel, to make a good trip with my wife and daughter. It would be amazing. Yeah. So thanks for sharing, Ayla. So guys, I want to know from you, how important is having a hobby and how it can impact our lives? My opinion, I don't know about you, but my opinion, I think that hobby is something that we need to do to relax, in order to relax, and it's important because if we don't have a time for us and with the people that we love, I think our mind can be overwhelmed, because we think about so many things, and it's important to take a time to relax and enjoy, feel the happiness, feel grateful for something, yeah, and think about yourself, the future sometimes, you know yeah. And sometimes you don't need to think anything, you just need to relax, people sometimes forget to relax, just people just want to do a lot of different things, think about everything. Always say it to my wife, because I think that is common from women, think about every scenario, every possible scenario, yeah. But men, I think that men are like, sometimes we need to to be in a how can I say it? Box of nothing, caixa do nada, yeah. It's really important for us. I don't know about, what do you think about it, Ayla?
Yeah, I think it's important for us to. I think because sometimes it's important to get over our crazy daily routine. It's because sometimes uh, I'm very stressful, so it's no good for us for our health, and I think it's important to take a break, and you when you you go to do what you like to do. I think it's very healthy for our mind, and it's like I think when I can do this, I can how can I say, I can to get an energy again, you know, to can I think when so sorry because there is a noise here, but I think when I can do this, I I can feel more relaxed, and it's important for everyone, and to get away this bad situation, and we can fight every week at work, or in the family sometimes, because there are a lot of bad situation, and I think it's necessary to have a time uh, for to get more energy, and after I think it's I feel better.
I completely agree with you, you know. Oh my god. Sorry guys for the noise in the background. So I believe that I totally agree with you, you know, because when we get, for example, when we do something that we like, we charge the energy, you know. We have renew of energy, and we we can have we can work better, we can do whatever we need better, you know, when we relax. And for that we need to have a hobby, I think, you know. I completely agree with you, Ayla. Thanks for sharing. What about you, Mr. Jefferson? Tell me everything, man.
2 hours. In 2 hours. I'm just kidding. Today's Saturday. It's not Friday, but it's Saturday. I think it's very, very important, a hobby, to relieve your stress. In my case, I work too much. I work every day from 7 a.m. until 10 p.m. But I have moments of hobbies. I have a break. After the lunch, I used to sleep at least 20 minutes. For me, it's very important. And at 5 p.m., I used to stop everything to relax, to listen music, take a shower, and work again, because I need to go to the university. So I stay there from 7 p.m. until 10 p.m. So I think you must have moments to relax, moments to relieve your stress, moments very important for your peace, moments of peace. I think it's very important, and to sometimes to calm, become calm. Because in my case, I used to work with students. It's not so easy. You have a lot of tests, quiz, a lot of things to do, and I need to relax. And I think it's very important for me, this kind of thing.
That's good. Really nice to hear that, you know. Yeah, I completely agree with you as well. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Jefferson. And what about you, Mr. Ricardo? What do you do for, you know, relax, and how it is important, you know, for you? What do you think
Yeah.
about it?
Well, in the past, the essentially offer the mental treatment is by psychologists when therapy and the psychiatrist take medicines. But nowadays, the concept of this mental health is improve. The word of the moment is quality of life. Life's quality, I think, is the psychiatrist telling a lot about this topic. And well, I think is there are a lot of scientists tell the how useful is a hobby in your life. So I think is a complement, and they become your life is better. And it's essentially when you do a hobby, what matter doesn't matter with doesn't matter what, but I think is normally you have your pulse is slow down, and your thinking another aspects and another topics, and it's so much important to your body and mind and the body, and the perfect harmony for someone, because when you love something is so much pleasure, and this pleasure became your body. And how scientists is telling that when you feel pleasure, the action from medicine is better, is improved, because a kind of substance your body produce. So I think is I'm a little sad because I'm not really a hobby, but well, I think it's possible to watch movies and the other things is similar, the same the situation, but I think is so a little different. But because sometimes when you do a hobby, is a kind of manufacture. I mean, I'm not sure exactly the same. Use your hands is more useful, I think. That's it.
Yeah, I got your point. You mean sometimes some hobbies can be something that you manufacture, handcraft. Let's say like
Yeah.
this. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, hobbies can be whatever you want. Watch a movie or something like that. No, it don't need to be something special. I mean, a handcraft work. Guys, can you hear me? Because the noise is so loud
Yeah.
by myself. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
It's
sorry
a
for that.
different kind of hobby, this noise.
Yeah. I need to confess. Let me say a secret. I hate this noise. I hate this noise, man. I hate this. But anyway, we live in a apartment, so we need to pass through this, unfortunately. But I hate it. So guys, uh, I want to know from you guys. Let me see one thing here. I will change a little bit. I will mix the order of the questions. I don't want to follow the our order. So let me see here. Number 7. What are the symptoms that indicate it's time to take a break for you? What do you think, Mr. Jefferson, about it?
When you have a tremendous headache is terrible. It's terrible. And when I have a headache, I used to say, I must to stop now. It's time to stop and to change my routine. I think it's not so good. I must do something different now, because I don't like to take medicine. I really don't like. but sometimes it's impossible. You must take Neosaldina, Neosaldina in Portuguese. Sometimes I used to take, just sometimes. But it's very important to see the moment, the turning point, no? Because if you continued with this symptom, it's terrible. You can have a mental health, we can have mental health, something like this, something crazy. I have a lot of friends that earn too much money and they are workaholic. I don't like this kind of guy because all the time you just talk about money, 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 money. And I think if you think all the time about money, I think it's not good for your health. So I think it's very important to take a break in everything. And workaholic, unfortunately, the workaholic. And just to finish, I'm very worried about the millennial generation or the Z generation now, because they only think about results with shortcuts in all the time, and only think about results. So it's terrible. No patient. I think it's TikTok generation. 3 minutes is a long time. That's it.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, in all the aspects that you have said. Nowadays, people, this generation, millennium generation, yeah, they don't have the patience, and they want everything for yesterday. They want to do and to become something so quickly, but sometimes we need a time to become what we want to become. So take it easy, guys. Thanks for sharing, Mr. Jefferson. What about you, Ayla? What do you think about it? What are the symptoms to take a break?
In my case, like Mr. Jefferson, I feel headache, and feel so bad for me, or headache or back pain. I think so. I believe when that's happening, I believe our body talk, uh, talk when our brain is no good, and when that's happening, it's important to take a break and to listen to our body, because something is no good, and it's time to stop. And in my case, I try to practice exercises, and I try to take to, how can I say, take my time, and because nowadays, no, in quarantine, people want to do everything very fast, and it's sometimes our body can't do this way. Don't work this way. Our body don't work this way, because it's hard. It's difficult to deal with every day, And when that's happening, it's moment for me when I sell to myself, that's enough. That's enough. I need to stop. I need to listen to listen to my heart, and I try to do what I like to do the most, and I like sometimes I like to walk alone and to reflect about my life, about what maybe it hurt me, and I like to take care of myself. It's important. It's very important for everyone to take care ourselves every day and all the moment. It's important because when our body is no good, our brain is no good as well, and it's dangerous for our health. Our health.
Really good words, Ayla. I completely agree with you. We need to take a break sometimes and be aware about what the message that our body is sending to us, because we can have problems if we don't realize it. Thanks for sharing, Ayla. And what about you, Mr. Ricardo? What do you think, man?
I think is there aren't much talk to after my colleagues talking. There is not much to talk. But I think is sometimes it's difficult to observe or you pay attention on one to the symptoms. Sometimes is difficult because for example, in my case, it's so difficult to have headaches, for example, and back pain. But sometimes it's different because your pulse or your body is shaking. There are some symptoms. So in this case, in my opinion, it's necessary you have a routine. For example, I work during a while. After that, I do I go to the gym. I do the exercise, and I don't know. It's necessary sleep a little snap, or I don't know, made do a hobby or something. I think is routine, and let your life more eclectical or more there is necessary balance in your life. That's necessary to spend or it's necessary you separate all activities in your agenda or your week. For example, it's not possible nowadays. It's not possible to don't do activity or gym something. So as it's necessary you have a health lunch, and that's really important in your life because your body and your mind health is so much enjoyable. That's it.
I completely agree with you, and I think that we all agree that some symptoms are headache, you become anxious, you are nervous about little things, everything that you do or someone do makes you crazy, so it's terrible. What else? I think that you don't have any patience, and I had a personal experience, about these symptoms, a person close to me, she's amazing, as a person, as a professional, and she works a lot, so much, I mean, she needs to, if she needs to do something, she will do it. Oh my God.
Aye.
So if she needs to do something, she will do it. She will complete the task, but that our daily routine at work is crazy, and sometimes we need to take a break. As you said,
Sure.
Ricardo, I totally agree. If you are doing some task and you are overwhelmed, sometimes you need to stop a little bit, take a glass of water, or walk a little bit, and then come back to the task. Because if you do it, you can have more your, how can I say, your performance will be better. That's it.
Yeah.
So there is a time that she was so overwhelmed of work that she freeze. She get crazy, and like
Yeah.
she needs to go to the doctor to watch over her, because she passed the limit. She
Yeah.
couldn't control herself. So it's something that really, for some people maybe it can be something not so serious, but nowadays I can see that it's
Uh-huh.
totally is a matter of that we need to take off, take
Yeah.
care of it, because if you don't take care of it, you can have problems, not just with you, but people around you that care of you will be hurt, about your situation. So it's really crazy to think about how important is to take a time and relax and practice some hobby. It's really important.
Sometimes
So
it's necessary you have a perspective.
yeah,
For example, when the Jefferson was talking regarding the situation from uh, the the new generation, sometimes I remember when my teacher passed homework or is necessary made research. Sometimes is not possible to find in my house in my books, and it's necessary to go to my my city. There is a library, and sometimes I went to my a library of my city, and is can't find the subject, and it's necessary to went to the other city, for example, Santos. After that, when I arrived in library, it's necessary you take notes, and you come back to my house and pass my notes to the formal work, because I write this the ugly way. It's a rascunha, I don't remember. Né? And sometimes I take 1 or 2 days. Né? And nowadays is so much better. Né? No matter you can try to find. It's possible to find on the internet, and sometimes you copy and paste, and it's it takes just 10 minutes or maybe less. Your work is finished. And sometimes I tell my daughter, and explain a kind of situation. But my daughter is more conscious regarding the situation. I think I think is sometimes I made a question or something for a younger people, and they, oh, I know regarding the situation, and pick up the cell phone, made a research, and the answer. Okay, that's I think is the the current situation is different. Huh?
yeah,
Sometimes it's better to uh, sometimes you better you make a questions than answers, because nowadays the perspective is change a lot, because there is a place oracle, I think is possible, or oracle, because it's possible to make questions in the answer. You can find all answers. That's I think is my opinion.
Yeah, that's it, man. So guys, we have 3 minutes to finish this meeting, and I send the question, not the question. I send a link, 3 different links to you guys. The first one is about our survey. So please, if you like the meeting, if you want to say something to improve our project here, so please go there, give your note, about this meeting, and let me know about how was the conversation and so on. We love to know about your opinion and how are you feeling about the work that we are doing here. The second one is about our YouTube channel. So please, if you want to watch the video, this meeting again, go there and don't forget to hit the thumbs up, to help the project. And the last one is about, let me see, I forgot. It's about our site, so if you want to apply to another language, besides English, you can go there. You can participate of other meetings, And I want to ask you guys just one more question, and I'm gonna ask to you to answer this really quickly because of the time. Number 10, is it possible some hobby be harmful for our health? What do you think, Mr. Jefferson?
Yeah. It's possible. When you do some kind of hobby that's not good for you, you must be the hobby. It's not my case, but I see here a lot of guys. I need to go to the gym, but I hate gym. I need to run. I hate run, but I need to run. I need to walk, but I must walk. And I need to go to the beach in San Sebastian and Santos, but I don't like the beach. That's a joke.
Yeah, but I got your point. Yeah, if you want to do something that you don't like, it can be worse for your health. That's it. I totally agree with you. Guys, I wish I have more time, but the time is over. I want to invite you to the next meeting on Saturday. So please come. Let's talk a lot. Let's exchange experience and enjoy this time, okay? Ayla, Ricardo, Mr. Jefferson, it was a pleasure to be with you. And thank you so much for being here with me, okay?
Thank you. Have a
Bye-bye,
nice
guys.
weekend for you guys.
Have a
Bye bye.
nice
Have a